Hi, I'm Dave Gummeson, Minnesota foosball player. I've been playing for 40 years this year. Welcome to my foosball room. I just kind of thought, well, it'd be fun to turn this into like a real kind of a memorabilia room for foosball since I'm down here playing and stuff. My favorite piece in here is probably this handrail that I had the idea to do, but until I found out that Terry Rue was a master woodworker, I didn't know how I was going to actually make this happen, but Terry did this handle, and then he had thought, well, he could probably do a man too. And I thought, wow, that's going to be tough. But he made that man out of wood, and it just turned out phenomenal. So this is probably my favorite thing in this whole entryway. They used to have these belt buckles back then that they'd come out with every year, either for a tournament or for the whole tour from the 70s. And they're kind of hard to find now. I believe I got 3 of them from actually Kathy Brainerd. This is one that I really like. It's an old tour poster from the 80-81 tour, and I'd had it forever, and it's in perfect condition. And just recently I had Furry sign it, and I had Mike Bowers sign it. And the reason I had those guys sign it is Furry won the 81 Worlds in doubles, and Mike Bowers won the 80 World doubles title with his partner, Tim Burns. I just thought it'd be cool to have them sign it. So this is the actual whole digest, table soccer digest that Johnny Lott put out when they started the first Hall of Fame, when they inducted the first charter members. So I just framed it. And inside here, actually, you can't really see it, but I have autographs of a lot of these players, and some of them aren't even living anymore. This poster's from the very first major tournament I ever went to, Super Doubles, and that was the tournament that Wiswell and Furry won the Corvettes in, and they were the gold standard for foosball. They got sponsored by Hash Jeans, and what's cool about this is my best friend, when I was 13, 14 years old, we had this poster up in his basement. The guy that used to do all the old Beatles cartoons. I'm a huge Beatles fan. I'm like Rob Morris to Kiss, I am the Beatles. And I talked this guy into doing a custom one for me. This is actually ad in Life magazine from the very first tables that were brought over. It's a match play table. I think it was Lawrence Patterson that first brought foosball over here. And that's an ad. This is an actual ad. It's not a copy. It's from inside Life magazine of that first foosball table that they brought over. A lot of old posters in here. My favorites are the old tournament soccer posters. That's the tournament Doug won the Porsche Super Singles, and that's the poster for that. Those are hard to find too. And then a lot of old tour posters. Every year Tournament Soccer would come out with a tour poster. That's how they advertised, to get people to come out to the tournaments before internet or any other way to really advertise. So you'd find these posters up in arcades, bars, bowling alleys, or wherever they were trying to get the word out for the foosball tournaments. Wiswell was my idol that I pretty much started with, and that team was the team that I idolized, Wiswell and Furry. And Wiswell, I tried to pattern my game after him. I tried shooting like him, which I couldn't do because there was nobody that had a shot like that, but I tried real hard to copy everything about his game, and to the point where some people started calling me Little Wiz when I was like 14, 15 years old. The tournament soccer table had a lot of really great playing characteristics, but it just didn't hold up well. You know, you had to replace it a lot. It broke down, you know, it just wasn't built as well. Tornado table was more of a Cadillac, you know, just built really well. Something that people do notice is that there's an extra wingman on the goalie here, and most of the European tables and other tables do not have that. And that's because this table doesn't have the banks in the corners. From an operator standpoint, I think they originally did it because these corners could break and crack, and it's just more stuff to replace. The other thing about a Tornado is it's a lot faster tables. You're able to incorporate tic-tac type passing and lateral movement quicker because of the wider foot. You can do faster, I think harder shots, and it's just a faster overall table.
More than once I've seen Dave looking at these bobbleheads at casinos. We walk around the casino in Vegas at a foosball tournament, and we would always inquire on bobbleheads. So I thought it would be really cool, since he'd mentioned it a couple times, and I'm gonna he had a birthday coming up. So this is the first foosball bobblehead, the Dave Gummeson foosball bobblehead. Incidentally, he's wearing the same shirt today. This is his Beatles Love t-shirt that he's got on today. So here's the one that Dave Gummeson shipped to my house. All these fanatical foosball players have a nice foosball cave, you know, and that would be a great addition to anybody. Put your favorite foosball player on a bobblehead.